Halo, habari. Habari yako, Jamaica. Where is Kemi Klaus? Kimberly Rivers, I can see you. Koye, my brother. Ongesa, Kefa. Lowe, MCP, Abitu. Adiole, Caroline Acheng. Bongo Mama, Coco Mama. Somebody somewhere was saying that, you Kohera, you think Coco Mama is your wife. YouTubers. Hey, how are you, my brothers and sisters? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Let me hope that you are very okay and you are enjoying a happy Sunday. As you can hear, I'm also finishing this activity and I go to church, but the church is very close to me. In fact, some 20 meters from my home. So they have started preaching. So after this one, I will join them. Yes. Omaje, how are you? Umusiani wefwe, how are you, Omaje? Today you have not chased me. You have not. How are you? I like you. The son of a teacher. Yes, but I have always cautioned you. Check your spellings. Check your spellings when you are writing the headlines. I'm a teacher. Don't shame. Check your spellings always. Okay? You are also my son. Though you are always trying to chase away your father. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me hope that everybody is okay wherever you are. And thank you for the new subscribers who have subscribed to our channel and meeting Kohera Senior. Kohera Senior making noise and advising people very seriously. And I think to those who are wise, my words will always help you for good. If you listen carefully, what I'm putting across, and then you put my words into use, you will have a happy future. You will not have anything crossing your line, because in this world, without upright morals, you can go nowhere. There are no shortcuts nowadays. Okay, you can enjoy shortcuts, but shortcuts are very sweet. Shortcuts are very, very much sweet, but very short-lived. Very, very much short-lived. You enjoy to the climax and then there you go. But slowly but sure, but a happy life. You live longer. You live longer without stress. You accept yourself. Accept who you are. That is the position God put you. Why should you want to be somebody whom don't admire? Don't you see somebody and then you start saying, okay, I wish I was like him. You see everything. You feel it can be yours. You see somebody somewhere owning something and you see him as if he doesn't deserve to own that property. Then you blame God that God will have given you all that and denied your neighbor or somebody else's that property. Hey, that is greedy. That is greedy. And that is what we are saying. No, eat slowly, get the rightful things. Let somebody give you in a clean heart. Then those things are blessed, rather than eh, just planning how to manipulate and grab lands and grab properties and grab and scam people and just to those shortcuts, my friend, will repercuss. They will repercuss. They will repercuss and you will live to regret. Don't. Well, this journey here, the journey of life is always is very long, and you don't have to mess up. Eh? So thank you so much for the last video, my brothers and sisters, those who actually commented either negatively or positively. Yes, that was the position. I hope Mogesi is forgiving Mara. In this world, don't put grudges in your heart. No. Mogesi, forgive them, forgive Marwa, and each and every one of you whom Marwa. If only Marwa is heeding what I'm telling him, you see, you could be talking to somebody who, but the videos will remain here, and sometimes will, yeah. Let him not get involved in such shrewd activities. But now, for today, I think this issue of peace at Nyabohanse is actually our main task. And this issue of people of Nyabohanse being manipulated and their properties being taken by what is perceived to be just a particular family is still what we are appealing that they have to stop. And today, please allow me to address my brother-in-law, my loved brother-in-law, my young brother-in-law, that is Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo, when I married Esther, he was very young. He was very young. In fact, I don't know whether he knows me, given that Esther is the firstborn. So he was very young, and when I think when my mother-in-law lived, she left the children under Esther's care. That is why Esther had to move with them. And they are very good brothers. In fact, I love them. I love them like Matiko, like the pilot here we have in the administration office. That is Wegesa. Those are my brothers whom I love. By the way, even the sister who is married by Masaka here, those are people I respect. And when I see, even if traditionally I'm a cultural brother-in-law to them, and so they are my junior brothers, as much as Maro is my firstborn. So when I see something wrong, let people not mistake me. I have to talk and make corrections, because both parents are not alive. My mother-in-law went and lived so many years ago. Then you see my father-in-law. So these people are all alone. Matiko is here at Remanyanki, is hustling at Kigonga here. Now, for this one, because if you remember the last video, I was actually combining Maro and Uncle Mo. But allow me in particular today address Uncle, my young brother-in-law. Uncle, I think you are almost the same age with Marwa, but the fact remains that Marwa is your sister's son. Marwa is your nephew, and Marwa is actually culturally like it's like your your son. You are a father because you are an uncle. You address him as a son. Likewise, your sister Esther addresses him as the son. So, in other words, also there is that kind of bond, that friendship, blood friendship between you and Maro. For a long time, you have grown together. When you are at school, then you gotten your teaching profession after college. Now you are together. You are moving together. There you are at Nyabohanse, where, as you can agree with me, is that Marwa's family is not auguring well with the rest of the community. You have always heard the cries, people complaining of different issues, which actually touches their day-to-day lives, like maybe the public relationship in between Marwa's family and the general community. You have heard and you have seen. And in most of these cases, I have heard and seen people complaining and blaming you that you are Marwa's personal assistant. You are Marwa's personal assistant, but the way you are representing him in the entire community around Nyabohanse is not diplomatic, it is not logical, it is not human. Because he trusts you. He trusts you so much. And whatever decision you people make, it takes place. And in this case, you are the planner, you are Marwa's advisor, and also you are a decision maker in some terms. You are also the guider. Now, may I appeal that since you are very close to Marwa, and you have heard what the outsiders are crying about, please, I'm appealing to you to change the attitude. Change the attitude towards the surrounding community. Change the attitude so that these people can call you a good person. Because you have seen the naming you, terming you as a goon, when you are actually a teacher who is teaching their children. A goon can never teach a child. If only you are teaching a child, then you are teaching that child to be a goon. If actually you are a goon, that is a very bad frame. That is a very bad framing. That is out of our profession as teachers. Because if you remember, teacher is talented, educated, advanced, cultured, honest, enlightened, and responsible. That is the meaning of a teacher. You can repeat the video so that to get it. So out of those, you are appearing nowhere because they call you a goon. And why? Because you have been caught up. You have been caught up in wrongful activities against this community. Just look. Sometimes back at the petrol station, you are seen arresting Masubo. You are seen arresting Masubo. And then later on, so that scene went, and then it went off. Later on, you people, you are seen beating Alex. You people, you are seen beating Alex. You as a teacher, my brother-in-law, my young brother-in-law, beating Alex. Then after that again, once more, again, you people, you were involved in arresting Gintu. Those are your wrongdoings I'm showing you. Arresting Gintu. Then it went. The other day, yesterday, part 1, you were seen also accompanying Marwa to molest, intimidate, and beat Mogesi. You Uncle Mo, a teacher. I'm repeating that one. If you feel that you decide to take that wrong way, please get off from teaching fraternity, because you are shaming the teachers. We cannot always see a teacher messing up and then we keep quiet. It means you don't follow the ethics, educational ethics. You don't even follow the Code of Regulations, Education Act, where public manners is very vital. It is wrong for you to do that. It is revealed that whatever decision you make, Ondari is using you. Once you decide at home, now Ondari deploys you as the soldier, as the foot soldier to go and act in the field. You actually act in using thorax, not diplomacy. No. Uncle, teacher, you go to the field, you are filmed fighting. Mayan, what are you showing? What are you showing? Instead of actually advising Marwa as a father, even though you are at the same age, but you are also a professional teacher, because I've said you act there as a father. Instead of advising him, you are always misadvising him. You are misguiding him. You are always telling him lies. That is why these things are repercussing. That is why these things are coming back to you people, and everybody turns against you. You have the powers of saying no, of telling Marwa the bitter truth. You tell him, Marwa, no, this is wrong. Let us not take this direction. Let us follow this direction for the benefit of our public relation in the community, in the society. Let us take this good way, peaceful way of doing these things. You will harvest a lot. If you use what I'm trying to show you, you will harvest a lot. If you make these people to love you, to come and love you, and they talk good of you. Like today I have seen Marwa sponsoring a young son who brought him pigeons. That is what you are supposed to do. And if it were possible, in fact, Marwa is able even to build an academy. You build the academy at Nyabohansi for the needy people, for the needy children, instead of despising them, beating them. And Komo, Marwa orders you to delete. Muges, a teacher, you delete and you take that blood, Muges's blood, you wash it. I am foreseeing a very, very, very dangerous future for you people if you are not very careful and refrain from that. The same generation you are undermining here, this younger generation which is growing up, will one day in a very near future turn against you. You just take their land, take their ancestral lands, grab as much as you can, invest there in terms of construction and earning money, but you will soon return those properties to the owners. Because I have never seen a land surveyor on any particular land. I always see Ondari, the chief, the chief's bodyguard, and David Jr. and whoever. Then, my friend, that is what is called in Kenya historical ancestral land injustice. Historical land injustice. Injustice, get it right. You will lose. Every property will be returned to these people with interest and cost if you are not careful. So, Uncle, don't misguide Marwa. Don't mislead Marwa. You are the personal assistant. Don't misguide Marwa. If you want to succeed with these people, make friendship. Lobby, be diplomatic, speak. Let them come together. Make friends, as I have seen Marwa now trying to. I wish you understood what I'm saying, so that your future can be longer. But if you are taking these shortcuts, one day, one time, you will regret. Because you will lose each and every property because of what you are doing now. Using thorax, using force to take people's property, using force even to trespassing people's lands. If someone, the poor boy, complains, you land on him, you beat him like an egg-eating dog. A dog which has eaten eggs is always beaten like how I saw you beating. You see, those are human beings. Those are human beings. And nobody is more than another one. We are all equal in the eyes of God. One day God will protect these people. So what am I saying? If anything happens to Marwa, and come on, I'm repeating this. If anything happens on Marwa concerning the community, if the community turns against Marwa and do something, anything wrong to him, you will be answerable. Because you are the closest. Ondari is always pushing you, and then you act. He orders you to go there, and then you act. You start molesting and harassing and intimidating the natives of the land. You will be answerable. So refrain, stop, calm down. Leave alone anger. Put anger aside. Put emotions aside. Become human. And address this issue of public relation. That is what actually I felt I should address you before the YouTubers. You take it the way you take it. But the direction you are taking with Marwa is not good. And you are the guider. Whatever you tell Marwa happens. And I have said you have the powers to say no to a wrongdoing. Why don't you do that? Tell him, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. Are you fearing him? If you love him, tell him the truth. The truth is always the truth, even if it is bitter. Tell him the truth. Say, no, Marwa, this one is... Because neighbors are there, and they must be there. Why should you mistreat them? Why? Uncle Mo, even when Marwa was in abroad, you are the one who was acting. So may I rest my case there, please? Ladies and gentlemen, let us meet in the next video. Comment, either negative or positive. Kohera is with you. Thank you so much.